or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. We are here to do another reaction to SNL 50 Black Jeopardy. Man, we've done quite a few things here with Saturday Night Live skits, and we're about to do another one. And of course, it's Black Jeopardy. And as always, I can't do that without the crew. Phenom 202, what say you?
Phenom 202, D-Day representative. This one was kind of special because this was the 50th anniversary of Saturday Night Live. They had a whole bunch of alumni come back. And in this one, you have Eddie Murphy. So I love how he's been back in because he was away from Saturday Night Live for so long until he hosted a couple years ago. And now he just got that fever to be back up there, be back in the fold, yo. So I appreciate it. So what say you, O?
Yeah, it's crazy. I haven't watched any of the SNL 50 stuff at all. But I see that, like you said, everybody came back. So I guess there was some funny skits, some good skits. So I'm interested to see what they did, yo. Always good to see Eddie on the screen. We'll see how wild it gets.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of it either, so I'm excited. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey everyone, join our Patreon community
and get access to early releases,
behind the scenes updates, exclusive content, and more.
Your support helps us keep creating amazing videos just for you.
Be part of our journey and help us reach new heights.
You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at.
This is Black Jeopardy.
Eddie.
It's got her. I hate her, yo.
What up?
Leslie.
Welcome to Black Jeopardy, the
I
only
hated her
Jeopardy where
before,
every single viewer fully
in the
understood
day.
Kendrick's halftime performance.
This might be funny.
I'm your host, Darnell Hayes. Today's contestants are Shanice.
Hey.
Darius.
Come on now.
Oh, and look at this. Tracy Morgan.
Big dog gonna make some big money.
Now, wait a minute, Tracy, don't you already have a lot of money?
Well, you gotta have a lot of money if you're gonna live like I live. I eat 4 cheese lasagna. If I only got 3 cheeses, I ain't eating it.
That is so good.
We hear you, Tracy Morgan.
I refuse to ingest 3 cheeses.
4 You're right, 4 cheeses. We got Tracy Morgan. Thank
You
you.
want to laugh.
All right, let's take a look at our categories. We got, look here. This Joker talking about. Leave Bronny alone. Man, live from New York. And as always, white people. All right, Shanice, you're our returning champion, so you pick.
Let's go with look here for 100.
Okay, the answer there. Your 11-year-old is asking for something while you on the phone. Shanice.
What is look here? You this close. This close.
That's right. That is right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Get a little closer, see what happens. That's right.
Exactly.
All right, pick again.
Let's go with man for 300.
Okay, the answer there. There's 30-something people at the park wearing the same red T-shirt.
What is, man? That's just a Jansen family reunion.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Sure got a picture of a tree on it or something.
Yeah, for real.
Speaking of family, Darius and Tracy, y'all seem like y'all might be related.
Well, James L. Jones is my biological father. James L. Jones impregnated my mother on the set of Claudine. Home Avenue in Harlem. You know what? I think we might be related.
I don't see it.
You know what? Let's just move on. Darius is still your pick.
Okay, let's go with live from New York for 100.
Okay, the answer there. This legendary late-night show created some of comedy's biggest stars. It's a sketch comedy show.
In Living Color.
It's been on for a long time. Oh, Darius.
What is in living color?
Oh, damn.
No, I'm sorry. I think y'all know this, though. As kids, you probably stayed up late on Saturday to watch. Tracy.
What is Showtime at the Apollo? Fixing Sandman Sims.
No. Come on, y'all really don't know?
Hosted by Steve Harvey. For your next act, let me hear you say, yeah.
This is not
Yeah.
This is not that. Oh my God. Shanice.
Okay. Of course, this show's been on every Saturday for years, right, Darnell?
Yes.
And it's got a host and a musical guest, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I say the famous catchphrase that opens the show?
Well, go ahead.
It's Soul Train.
Now, y'all know the answer is Saturday Night Live.
What is Saturday Night Live?
Oh, Darius, I just gave you the answer.
No, I'm asking. What is Saturday Night Live? I don't know that.
It's Saturday Live. SNL. It's a sketch comedy show. It's been on for 50 years.
What day do they tape on?
Saturday. It's in the name. Now, Tracy, you were on it with Tina Fey.
What is 30 Rock?
I tell you what, let's just hear about today's prizes. Johnny!
That's true.
Thanks, Darnell. Today's Black Jeopardy is sponsored by a plate. Now you don't have to say, fix me a plate. You've already got one with a plate. And by a tin of Danish butter cookies or a sewing kit. Which one is it? You'll have to open it to find out. And by who all gonna be there? The invitation app for all your events, parties, barbecues, or just meeting back at the spot.
That's actually really smart.
Always know who all gonna be there. Back to
Yo,
you,
that
Darnell.
could be real.
That's for real.
Yeah. All right, let's stick with live from New York. And to help, here is a special guest clue from Mr. Chris Rock.
Thank you. Thank you, Darnell. It's an honor to be here on Black Jeopardy. I've been a fan of the show since the 70s when it was called Mama's Got Questions. Okay, now some of y'all might remember me from Saturday Night Live. I was the black guy who came after Eddie Murphy. You know, that's kind of like being the point guard after Stephen Curry. Okay, here's your clue about SNL. This religious character has made people laugh for years.
Charlize.
Who is my dear?
No, that is not Tyler Perry. Can't you see that she's right? Oh, it is Doug.
Hey, it's Doug.
How you doing, Darnell? Now, I heard a fellow could win some money here, and I know exactly who that is, the church lady.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, that is correct, Doug. Thank you. That is the church lady. $400 for you.
Oh, well, thank you. Hey, now, speaking of church, can I say something? If more folks went to church, we wouldn't be in this mess we're in now.
You know what? I agree with you, Doug. I'd like to shake your hand, sir. Here we go.
No,
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's just a handshake. Yeah, it's just a handshake. Yeah, you're welcome at Black Jeopardy anytime.
Oh, well, all right. Well, thank you, my brother. You know, maybe I'll start a show for you to come on, and we'll call it White Jeopardy.
We don't need it. We don't need it. Slow it down a little bit, Doug. All right, we're going to take a break. When we return to Black Jeopardy, we will see if anyone has watched any of this year's Oscar movies. I doubt it. We'll see you. Sorry, sneaking in.
Oh my God,
Man, Eddie Murphy stole that one, yo. He's the legend, yo. God,
So
he's
let me ask
so
y'all a
good.
question though. How would you feel to be Tracy Morgan, yo? Like a comedic legend. This is not the first time I've seen Eddie Murphy big up Tracy Morgan. I've seen him do that impression on like Jimmy Fallon and stuff like that. But that got to make you feel good. Like Eddie Murphy is really singling you out as a comedic, inspiration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I mean, and Tracy Morgan, he's just such a character, yo. Like, I don't even know when he's on or off, yo. Like, Tracy Morgan is just a character of himself at this point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so what Eddie Murphy did, like, he had that shit down to a T. Like, that's all shit I would expect him to say, yo. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, my shit with 4 cheeses. Even if you got 3 cheeses, in like,
I'm gonna just a lasagna with 3 cheeses.
Yo.
Yeah.
So shout out to Tracy Morgan, yo.
Yeah, shout out to Tracy Morgan. Shout out to Eddie Murphy doing Tracy Morgan. Because you're right, man. Eddie Murphy is just so damn good, man. I mean, he is doing like a damn near spot on impression of Tracy Morgan, right beside Tracy Morgan. and it's funny as hell. And it's not like he's overdoing it. He's doing it just enough where, and I would feel good if I was Tracy Morgan. Like, damn, I got the legend kind of doing an impression of me,
I remember Tracy Morgan back in the day, like
back in
old school.
Before Martin.
Because I stole one of his jokes when we used to do video camera shits. Because he used to talk about like track stars, how they.
I remember that one. I remember that one.
I'm trying to think of the word now. I mean, well, you can say gay. How they look gay after they run, like they be running all hard, like muscles. They run all hard, and then once they cross fish, like, all that joy. I can't do it. Yo, that was like
Comedy Jam.
The Def Comedy Jam, but so Tracy's always been funny, and of course Eddie's a legend. So it is what it is. I mean, Eddie Murphy definitely is probably not even probably. I'll say. He's the biggest star to me off of Saturday Night Live, like the biggest, like the one that had the biggest career. You know what I mean? Like
I would agree with that.
Movies, I mean, he got hit songs
as far as like box office hit movies.
Like I mean, everything. I mean, can't nobody top him.
I would say this though. I argue with anybody. I get on a debate stage and say Eddie Murphy had the best run in history of film. If you go back to the 80s, he made like 10 movies, yo. Like, it's kind of like people might kind of be up there with him, but nobody's run was like his, yo.
Yeah, because especially his early run, because once it went from like Beverly Hills Cop, like Trading Places,
all that.
Yeah.
48 hours.
Amazing run.
40 hours. I don't even know which one. I think 40 hours might have been first. I don't even know.
Let's do it, man. I mean, his run was incredible, and I didn't even realize it until, I mean, and the thing is, he started on Saturday Night Live at 19 years old. I think he probably got hired when he was 18, but probably started he was 19 years old, and then he went into movies.
One. 40 hours.
Say what?
The first one. 48 hours is the first one.
Wow. Yeah. Incredible.
Then
incredible.
Trading Places.
Classic.
Then he dropped Delirious. Now I'm looking at it go. Delirious, one of the craziest stand-ups ever.
Yeah.
And it's funny. And best defense just swung in there somehow. When that shit was
him and Dudley Moore.
Yeah, when it was in the fucking tape.
Yeah.
And then Beverly Hills Cop. God,
one of my favorite movies ever.
Golden Child. The Golden Child, I should say. I want the knife. Please.
Brother Noopsy.
Yeah. Then he came back with Beverly Hills Cop 2, which was good for a sequel. I wasn't mad at it. Then dropped Raw, which at the time, oh God.
That was huge. Didn't that actually get dropped into movie theaters?
Yeah, it might have.
Yeah, I think Raw actually got dropped in the movie theaters.
Comedic movie film stand-up comedic film and
that Purple Soup, I wouldn't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then in 1988, Coming to America.
Coming to America is next. Crazy.
1989, Harlem Nights.
Yep.
Then another 48 hours, which is all right. I had to say that might have been
I liked another 48 hours.
I like it too. Like it's not bad, but it was just like these other movies was just at a high standard.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
Another 48 hours is good though. Like I'm with you. Like, I don't want people to get twisted. I like that. Boomerang, which is a
Boomerang,
classic.
1992.
Classic for us. And this is Distinguished Gentlemen. And that's
this is when
well, we saw that. If you're right, though, Phenom, from 82 to 92, 10 years. Hell of a run.
I mean, like, for real, you could try to put everybody's career up against that. He's going to be up there with some legends. I mean, people might be able to, like, what about De Niro or something like that? But Eddie Murphy was
definitely no comedian. I don't think no comedian.
That's pretty good.
That. Like, comedic run where you the actual leading man.
The lead.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely no.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about it. It's not like he's the supporting actor. He is the lead in these movies.
In all these movies, yeah.
Wow, this is crazy.
That's great. It might be the greatest run ever. Like as far as I go.
Yeah.
Distinguished Gentleman, yo. Only thing I remember about that was I was like, why the hell have so much makeup? Like, that motherfucker. I was like, yo.
Man, he was caked up with makeup, man. He was godly. I was like, Eddie.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I like Vampire in Brooklyn, yo.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was actually gonna ask. I was gonna say, is there any movies that people like kind of deadpan or whatever that you do like by Eddie Murphy? I was like, Vampire in Brooklyn is funny as hell to me.
It's good, yo. I like the story too.
Yeah, it's definitely underrated. It didn't do that great, but I thought it did good. I thought it was a good movie, yo.
John Witherspoon.
It's one of those movies that when I watch again, I'm like,
Angela
okay,
Bassett.
it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Oh, the church scene.
Yeah, the church said this is ass. It's good.
Yeah.
And you get yourself some good ass.
Some evil ass. You get some evil ass.
That was funny, yeah.
Yeah. And the other sleeper joint, damn, what's this shit? I just saw one that I like that other people didn't really like. Metro.
Oh, Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, like it wasn't good, but I liked it. Yo, I can't lie.
Michael Rappaport.
There it is. Yeah, it was. That was a decent movie. Yo.
That's right. That's right.
I gotta go back and watch that. I mean, everybody likes Life, though. I think.
Of course, Life.
Oh
then
yeah,
he had like
Life.
the Dr. Doolittles, which were
Professor.
Yeah, but that's what he got on his kids stuff though. He said he wanted to make movies for kids. You know what I mean? For his kids to watch. So he went on that run for a while. Pluto Nash.
I actually like Tower Heights.
Pluto Nash was awful.
Yo.
Oh, I like Tower Heights too, yo.
Bowfinger, awful. Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, Bowfinger was weird.
Yeah.
I ain't get on that.
I mean, but he's definitely got some good notable ones when it comes to like the kids.
But I would say one thing with Eddie Murphy too is he had the skyrocket at the beginning of the career, which is unmatched, which we kind of just went through, especially a comedic lead. I can say with confidence that's probably unmatched. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did have his down spiral, but then once he got kind of not so much a serious bag, but a little bit more serious, he came back, because Dolomite was a good movie. Dreamgirls, like that was really the one. That was kind of the one that put him back. Like, all right, Eddie's serious again. You know what I mean?
2006.
So he did this thing, and Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. No, stop. The movie, it's not a good movie, but I like it. It is a good movie. It's a good movie if you're not looking for a good movie. If that makes sense.
I mean, it's a nostalgia. They brought back a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah, it was a good callback and all that stuff. So shout out to Eddie, yo.
Yeah, I think the thing with Eddie's movies, I think it was just his running from 82 to 92. It was like banger after banger after banger after banger. And I think after that, he had hits and misses.
Mm-hmm.
But he's always stayed the test of time, man, whether he was relevant in a serious role or getting into these animated voiceover characters, which he started to do a lot of, which he knocked all those out the park.
Yeah.
Mulan, Shrek 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know, I mean, he
Donkey was that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And they got a Shrek 5 coming out. So
yeah, they do. So he's found himself some good stuff, man. So yeah, shout out to Eddie Murphy, man, and he's one of the legends, man. One of my favorites of all time, man. If I ever got a chance to meet Eddie Murphy, I don't even know what I would say or do. Honestly.
I mean, there's not too many people on this walking this earth that I found out. And when I say found out, I'm not talking about, oh my gosh, it's Eddie Murphy. I would want to talk to him like, yo, I watch Beverly Hills Cop every day, like for a month. I watch it every time it comes on, whether it's on regular TV or on cable. I watch it. I can quote everything on it. I mean, he was just that dude, and he has so many quotable movies.
Yeah,
like so many iconic characters from our childhood. You know what I'm saying? And these movies hold up. Like Beverly Hills Cop holds up.
Still holds up.
Boomerang, as an adult, hits way harder than any of his other movies because we can relate to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, no.
Man, this was great, man. As you can see, look, we can probably go way, way, way down the line on Eddie Murphy movies. And you know what? Maybe one day we have to do what we call a reverse reaction and do some reverse reactions on these iconic Eddie Murphy movies. I mean, we got 10 for 10 years to go over. So you never know. We might do that. But anyway, look, guys, if you enjoyed this, you made it this far, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I don't know what else to say. Look, we've been talking for a while, but if you enjoyed this, go in the comments, man. We got 2 places to go, either Patreon or become a channel member, whatever floats your boat. And we have a live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please come check that out. We have a great time. Other than that, I'm Kobe Roy, Phenom 202, Hollywood DA, and we will be back with another reaction. Peace.
Yep.
You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you